All right, guys, Seth and I are out tonight, and man, it is cold. It's really cold. We actually had snow yesterday, and that's, while it's not impossible, obviously it's a pretty rare occurrence for us to get snow in early December. So it's been really cold. It's supposed to be cold the rest of this week, but it makes the park nice. Nobody's out here, so we're out here skating tonight, just having a blast and trying to get warm. I'm a little bit warmed up, but my one thing tonight is I've been working on trying to do a 180 out of a frontside stall, and you know, I'm working to try to do it up here on this slant wall right here, which doesn't look like the big deal, but I busted my butt on that thing a bunch of times before, and I just really am a little leery about doing it. So what I'm going to try to do is work my way up. I know it's sometimes harder to do them on flatter surfaces because you got to jump more, and the jump is not my thing, but let's try to do it. We'll do it up here by the steps, then we'll move up to the fun box, and then we'll move over to the bigger wall, and we'll see how we feel after that, if I got any knees left. So let's do it right here on the steps and see what we can do here. Up too fast. Now let's go over here to the fun box. I don't know, fun box may be just barely slightly steeper than this, but I got a much bigger area to come up and come down on. So let's see which side. We'll do it on this side. We'll go down here, we'll come up here, stall here, and do a 180 and go back down. So let's try that and see what happens. Too much speed. Hard to judge that. Not enough speed. There we go. All right, so there's a few on that. Definitely, I still think the steeper ones are probably in the long run easier because you don't have to jump quite as hard, but it's just coming down is a lot worse. This wall over here, this one over on this side, I don't know if it's a little bit steeper than the fun box. It's quite a bit taller, so let's try some on that. I don't know about the speed, but we'll try some on that and see what we can do. All right, there's a few on that. Really hard to judge my speed on that one. So I don't know, my knee is hurting, but golly, this little 3-foot wall is so much shorter. It's just so much scarier because the transition at the bottom, it's a lot steeper, and the transition at the bottom is worse. But let's do it. Let's see what we got and try some on this wall and see what happens. All right, guys, got one on there. Gosh, the first time I have done that in months. I have done it before, but my track record on it is really not very good. So I definitely want to try a few more of those tonight and see. I'm always real leery about being up here because the top of this thing is waxed. Right to the edge here is all waxed, and it's super slippery. So I try to come up here where there's not as much wax so I don't slip when I jump. But let's do a few more and see what we got. Oh, yep, that's what usually happens. All right, guys, I ain't doing so good. I can't make 3 in a row. All right, I get 3 in a row. All right, not pretty, but I got it. All right, guys, I finally got 3 in a row. Oh my gosh, that was that is not easy for me. Just coming off that wall is so hard, and every time I fall, the reason I'm so scared to fall there is because every time I do it, like pulls my left shoulder, and that shoulder is already trashed, and I can't take it getting pulled too much because then it like kills me for days, weeks, months. So that's. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna quit on 3 and just skate around the rest of the night. I've done what I came to do. I'm just gonna skate around, practice some backward skating. I've been working on trying to do the duck walk thing backwards, and I'm getting like tiny bit, but if I get anything with that, I'll film it. Otherwise, I think I'm probably gonna be done filming tonight. All right, guys, before I call it completely a night, I'm gonna try one more thing. You know, the other day, if you saw my backwards on the bump video, you know, I came on this bump here, came up, golly, it's just like, you can't hardly see it at night. There's no relief at all. So I don't know, it's hard to even see it here, but I came up the low side and then went to fakie and then came down. So tonight I'm gonna try to go up the high side and go to fakie, and it's just you don't have a lot of room for error here. It's like a 6-foot fall on that side and kind of into the wall on that side. But let's see if I can get up there, a little bit of speed, come up it and hit the top and turn fakie and go back. Let's give it a try. All right, guys, so we got a few in both directions. So that was the very first time I've tried to do it from the tall side up. Yeah, coming around here, it's a little scary. You got kind of the side of the bump there, and then here you don't have a lot of room, but yeah, heck yeah, I pulled it off. So that's it. I'm pretty happy. My knee's pretty trashed. Seth has busted his shin, so maybe he'll get some shin guards for Christmas. So with that, we're going to call it a night, or I'm going to call it a night. I don't know. I'm going to skate around a little bit more, but I'm not going to film anymore. So like always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you like this, I wouldn't mind a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. My mouth doesn't work. Hit the subscribe button. And like always, we'll see you on the next one.